tired. So he lay down and went to sleep as they went across the water. So they're going across the water, and look what happens at this big picture up here. Can you see that? What is going on outside of the boat? What's happening? On fire. Well, it's in the water, and what's the water doing? Yeah, so the water's coming in, but what's Jesus still doing? He's just sleeping, isn't he? And all these men, they went and they shook him and they said, Jesus, wake up! There's a big storm outside. Do you ever do that? Do you ever hear a storm outside and you go to your mom or your dad and you say, wake up, there's a storm outside. And what are they doing? They're just sleeping. How is it that Jesus could just go to sleep?
We're seeing inside. It looks like fire inside the boat.
It does look like fire inside the boat. But where is the little boy in the picture? Beside Jesus. What did he do? He just lay down, curled up in Jesus' arms, and went to sleep, didn't he? Yeah, there you go. That's cool. All right. So we are talking today about that. And Jesus got up and he rebuked and he said, peace, be still. Sometimes we think that it has to be quiet outside so we can go back to sleep, don't we? Right? But it doesn't, River.
Do you know what happened when he said, peace be still?
What happened when he said there was fire in the boat.
When he said, peace be still, that big waves and stuff outside the ship just quieted down and became real still, peaceful. It wasn't all stormy with real wild waves anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they got clear to the other side. All of them.
Look at the waves here.
Yeah. So we're going to go clear to the other side. Oh, you came apart, didn't you? That's happened to me before too. So that they could all get out safe on the land with Jesus. Okay? And the waves didn't overtake them, and the wind got quiet. But you know where the peace came? Where do we get the peace? In our heart. Yeah, can you say peace in our heart? Can you say that? Peace in our heart.
Peace in our heart.
All right. Awesome.
Good job.
Awesome. There you go, guys. So this week's lesson is peace in our heart. All right. What happened? See the wind and the waves out there? Yeah, but Jesus didn't. Yes. Jesus didn't get afraid, did he? Because he knew his Father told him to go to the other side. So he was going where his Father said to go. And he knew he would be safe the whole trip. And everybody with him in the boat was safe too.
Peace in our heart.
All right.
Peace in our heart.
Yes.
That's
And Jesus is the Prince of Peace.
So here's our lesson to all of us, that we know how that challenge looks like to us. When that thing happens this week, which pretty much you count on it happening, will you hold on to your peace and rest of the Lord? Or will you just say back and forth by that situation when it comes and test you? And the thing is, you got to focus now to go through the test, because when you get to the test, you won't make it through unless you really purpose. What was the tool we had? Praise and worship.
Praise and worship is
Sometimes that praise and worship is God understanding your peace and rest, and that can be sometimes the extent of that. Especially if you're in a place like Kent where you don't really want to go too much gallivanting around saying praise the Lord, but there is a place that you just say, God, I'm resting in you in this situation.
That's just totally right with where the rest of the thing was we talked about.
Yeah, yes.
Where it's all fire.
Yes. Yes, it's peace and rest. It's staying in that eternal realm versus in the temporal realm. And that's how you stay in the eternal realm. Things like that. we stand in that, what we sometimes call gift or attribute of God, that place of, I'm trying to think the opposite, I'm thinking of the bad ones instead of the good ones. But the Galatians got the fruit of the Spirit. You can look, I believe it's in Galatians 5, my chapter, Galatians 5, where it has the fruit of the Spirit. We can all change, look at it and see what we're supposed to be in for fruit here. I know I can find that one pretty quick.
Oh, Galatians 5, yes,
Yes.
where they're found.
Before Ephesians, there it is.
It's the very first of the four.